I was thinking about way back when I thought I had it figured out.
Good morning guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I am going to be doing a what I eat in a day video. These videos are always super highly requested and it's been ages since I've filmed one of these, so I thought I would take you guys through a little day of what I eat. As always, the intention of these videos is to give you guys some new recipe, meal ideas, not about tracking every morsel of food and calories. Also, before we get started, if you're not following over on our Instagram, you should definitely go and do that. Me and Nick are also trying to upload to a vlog channel, so I'll also link that below if you're interested in seeing more lifestyle, food related content. Otherwise, I am going to get started with breakfast. I am about to take Billy out for a walk, but before I do that, I am going to make some breakfast. This morning, I am going to be doing a smoothie. And unfortunately, I also picked a really dark day to film. It's supposed to be rainy all day today, but not much you can do. It's just that my kitchen is like right at the back of the apartment, so it does get a little bit dark, but bear with me. Alrighty, so for breakfast today, I am going to be making a smoothie. This one is kind of like a chocolate thick shake, I'm gonna call it. I've been doing smoothies like for the whole of this summer. It's just been way too hot to do the normal like cooked breakfast and eggs. The secret to making this shake really nice and thick is frozen avocado. I buy like the big bags of avocados from like Coles and Woolies. I mash them all up when they're ripe and then I put them into this little silicone tray, which makes it really easy in the mornings to just pop it into a smoothie. You want to make sure that the avocado is frozen because that's going to give it that really nice thick consistency that we want. But yeah, let's get started. So first up, I'm gonna put in probably just one of these little avocado bricks. Also just gonna pop in half of a frozen banana. If it was like a small banana, I'd use the whole thing, but for like a big one, I just use half. Add some water, ice, protein powder. So lately, this is the protein powder that I've been using. This is the Nuzest Clean Lean Protein. I'm using the chocolate flavor. I really like this one because it's fairly clean. It is a pea protein and it tastes pretty good because we all know that it can be a bit of a minefield picking protein powders because some of them taste like, you know, not great. A spoonful of chia. Spoonful of cacao. And then lately I've also been adding in about half a scoop of inulin. So inulin is just a prebiotic fiber that's good for feeding your gut bugs. You don't want to go too hardcore with inulin at first, otherwise you're probably going to get some bloating and stuff, but I've been slowly building this one up over time. And that is pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink my smoothie. I'm also really obsessed with this jar. Oh, hi Billy. You wanna say hello to the vlog? Just getting comfy. But yeah, this is pretty much the smoothie that I've been making on a regular basis. I also realized that I forgot to put in nut butter, but typically I would also put in a good whack of nut butter as well. But we are without nut butter today. I'm in love with this smoothie jar. I got it from Biome if you're in Australia, but it is like the perfect size to hold a big smoothie. And it has like this jumbo straw. Anyway, someone wants to go for a WALK. So I'm gonna go ahead, drink my smoothie and get on with the day. I also have an appointment this morning, so I'll see you guys at lunch. I am gonna go ahead and make some lunch. It is like 12:15 at the moment. Today, I'm gonna be making a salad that I've been obsessed with for like the past few months. So this is a cucumber salad. So there's actually no like lettuce leaves, but it still counts as salad. One thing that I do include in this recipe is canned chickpeas. You guys know that for the most part we follow a paleo-based sort of template, but every now and then I'm really not too fussed about having some beans and legumes. We do always keep things 100% gluten-free around here, but chickpeas do make like a really easy to prepare rare source of carbohydrates when you're in a pinch. So I'm gonna be doing some roasted chickpeas today. Of course, if you don't do that, you could swap it for sweet potato, white potato, whatever takes your fancy. So before I get started with like the salady component of this meal, I am going to start roasting these chickpeas. I have just given these chickpeas a really good wash. You want to make sure that you wash them well, and I'm going to pop them into a baking tray. So I've got some paprika, so salt and pepper. So once they are all well coated, I am actually just going to pop them straight into the oven like this. So I'm not going to add any oil. For some reason, I find that they crisp up really well without oil. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I've just got the oven on at 180 degrees Celsius. While our chickpeas are roasting, I'm gonna get onto the rest of the salad. So I'm gonna be using a whole cucumber, about 1/8 of a red onion, some goat's cheese. This one actually is like a dill infused one. And I'm actually gonna be popping on some fresh dill that I got from the markets this weekend. One of you guys on Instagram recommended using dill as well. So that's what I'm gonna try today because it sounds like a really nice combo and it makes such a nice simple salad.
When I thought that I knew what to do and I didn't need you, I can't imagine if I stayed back. What would happen if I never found you? Those times were hard and all I did was resent you. Oh no, I don't want to go back. Oh, how naive I was. I'm running to where my hope is, to where I know I'm free.
So our chickpeas are done and they're nice and crispy. So I'm probably gonna use about half of this tray of chickpeas and then I'll put away the rest for lunch tomorrow. But yeah, they add like a nice bit of texture, slightly crunchy and crispy. And yeah, that's it.
I'm so happy with you. Now I want to do good. Keep my covenant with you.
Okay guys, I am going to go ahead and eat my lunch because I'm actually pretty hungry at the moment. Obviously you could also meal prep this one as well. It'd be really easy. So you just do the chickpeas separately, store it in the fridge. You can boil up eggs and have them ready to go throughout the week. But other than that, it's honestly a really simple recipe. It feels like very healthy and refreshing with all of the cucumber. Chickpeas give it that little bit of crunch. It's just, chef's kiss. If you try it, let me know, and of course tag us on Instagram. Alrighty, so it is after lunch and a little bit later, and I am going to have a little snack. If you've seen our previous video here on this channel, I was showing you guys how to make coconut water jelly, which is kind of like a take on the nature's cereal thing that everyone's into at the moment. Super random. But this is like the jelly version. So it's coconut water and then I add strawberries, sometimes blueberries, this time mango. It's a really like satisfying snack. So I'm going to eat this. I've been making them in these cute little jars. So they're like individually portioned. I usually do this for like dessert as well. Really any time of day, good snack, good dessert. If you want the recipe and you want to make it at home, you can check out the last video here on our channel. Okay, so it is now quite a bit later. I've done a little workout at home. Nick is currently at CrossFit and I'm gonna make a start on dinner because he should be home semi-soonish. I'm keeping it really simple tonight. So I've got some veggies. We have 2 zucchinis, which I'm gonna be roasting together with some sweet potato. I've also got some broccolini, which I'm going to saute. For the protein, I'm gonna do some basic chicken thighs, do some seasoning on chicken thighs and grill them off. Tonight is actually a really simple, easy dinner. We do these probably like 2 to 3 nights a week. We'll have like fish and veggies or chicken and veggies, just something really basic and easy to throw together. So not every single night of the week has to be like a full-on recipe. So I am going to get started on the vegetable component. Okay, so I've got a tray with heaps of zucchini and sweet potato. I actually only did half of that sweet potato because Nick is doing like a keto diet sort of thing. So no potato for him, just me. And I'm just gonna do a little swig of avocado oil, some salt, some pepper. Also going to throw on a little bit of rosemary. I'm running out at the moment. And pop that into the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes at 180. I'm gonna saute this broccolini separately. While our veggies are cooking in the oven, I am going to make a start on our chicken. So I have 3 organic chicken thighs here, and I'm gonna do a little spice blend. So I'll show you what I've got. So I'm gonna be adding in some onion flakes, adds like a ton of flavor, some ground coriander, which makes it like really nice and savory, smoked paprika, but I'm actually running low, as you can see. So typically you'd want a lot more of this, but we'll work with what we have. Some ground ginger. So I use this like kind of sparingly to give it a little bit of kick. My method here is really, I just stick all my chicken into like a glass container. I have 2 spoons because I don't love like handling chicken with my hands. First things first, I'm gonna add just a little drizzle of avocado oil. Starting off with about a teaspoon of smoked paprika, a tiny bit of ginger, about a teaspoon of our ground coriander, and a little less than a teaspoon of our onion flakes. And then I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing on the other side. And then of course going in with some salt and pepper. And there we have it. So I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to cook it off in our cast iron pan. Dinner is all ready. We've got our sweet potato, zucchini, our sauteed broccolini with garlic, and then our chicken thighs that smell really good. And I've just topped it with a little bit of fresh coriander. Also, I'd probably typically do more like 2 chicken thighs, so this maybe is a little bit light on, but I was being nice. I gave them both to Nick, and he's just gotten home from CrossFit, so we're gonna eat. So we have our very romantic mood lighting candle, and I have some raspberry kombucha. Fancy. Okay, so we have finished dinner, and I am going to have a piece of 90% dark chocolate. The other thing that I forgot to mention in this what I eat video is that I've been snacking on this chocolate bikinis. It's like a granola type thing made out of buckwheat. But now I'm gonna have my 90% dark chocolate. Nick is having some jelly that I made. I may or may not eat jelly as well a bit later tonight. But otherwise, I think I am going to go ahead and sign off this video here. If you enjoy these types of videos, these what I eat in a days, you wanna see more of those, be sure to give this one a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below. Follow us over on Instagram. It's at cultivate_beauty. Let me think of all of the other plugs. If you want to see more vlogs, head on over to mine and Nick's vlog channel. I'll also link that below. We are in the middle of trying to plan our wedding. I think that just about wraps this one up. I hope you guys are all keeping super well. I'll chat to you in our next video. Until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.